Finally, this is the Real Madrid that I have been wanting to see. And it's not about winning games. I'm not talking about Real Madrid. I wanted always Real Madrid to win games, ladies and gentlemen. It's the fact that finally we dominated a football team when we went against them. What I have been saying for months, what I have been saying for genuinely the past 2 seasons, I don't recall a time where we actually went in a football game and dominated the football game. And I know the first half was a bit shaky, but that second half, the last 40 to 30 minutes, that is going to be the Real Madrid this entire season, and I am genuinely full confident in saying that. And I want to say sorry. I want to say sorry to Jose Mourinho. I want to say sorry to the Real Madrid players. I want to say sorry to this Real Madrid team because I judged way too quickly in that first game. And hey, if you saw that first game during the first match day of the season, you would say the same as a Real Madrid fan. We did not play well, we won 2-1, but again, I just had this flashback of Ancelotti Real Madrid. In my opinion, Ancelotti Real Madrid, you didn't know their identity, and the past 2 seasons, I don't know what was Real Madrid's identity, if I'm being honest. But now, in this game, we found something more than winning games, even more than dominating games, which is friendship. You ever watched Naruto? You know Naruto, he wasn't the strongest kid, if I'm being honest. He was a kid going against big villains. Let me just explain it, the lore for you. He was a small kid who went against big villains, big bad guys, right? And the thing that always bailed him out, the thing that always made him powerful, even Japan, if you look at the World Cup games, what makes him powerful? Is it tactics? Nope. Is it their ability of football? Nope. Is it individual talent? Nope. Friendship. The power of friendship, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch anime, you know already what I'm talking about. The power of friendship is needed, in my opinion. Any team, any football team, the base of that football team, the foundation, what keeps a football team high enough, right, is going to be the base. And the base should always be that this team needs to be friends with each other. Valverde got punched last season by Chouameni, and hey, he gave a beautiful assist to Kylian Mbappe. This game, hey Chouameni, come back and punch him even more, because we would love this version of Valverde, man. He was very good. I know a lot of people were skeptical in the first game of him, but he was very good in this game, in my opinion. And another player who I think is going to be the star of this team, man. I need to apologize to this one player, right? As you can see on my screens, you all know which player I'm talking about. Is it Kylian Mbappe? It's not Kylian Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Jude. God blessed you with everything, huh? Genetics, height, he's muscular, he's handsome, pause, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Jude Bellingham is genuinely insane, man. The fact that, okay, I always watch Pedri and I always compare him to Pedri. In my opinion, I don't think you should compare him to Pedri in a way, because I don't think they play the same role in a team. Jude Bellingham is more decisive, you could say. Pedri is literally like again, no, I think you can compare them, but I said that Pedri is better than Jude Bellingham, and for the past 2 seasons, the statistics said that Pedri is better than Jude Bellingham, right? But I take it all back, man. Talent-wise, genetics, okay, I'm joking, I don't want to go there, but talent-wise, he's so talented, man. Jude Bellingham, after that World Cup run, carrying his nation to a semi-final of the World Cup, he was insane during the World Cup. He went to this season, start of the season now, he has been insane. His defensive work rate, he runs like a dog, fam. He runs like an animal. He doesn't get tired. His stamina, offensively, even creatively. Now I understand why they hate on Jude Bellingham so much. He's a handsome man. If you're ugly, you're gonna hate on him, because he will steal your girl. And that's for a fact. That's a fact. If she loves Jude Bellingham, I'm sorry. You gotta be insecure. Okay, that's beside the case. I don't know why I speak about his look so much, but on top of that, he is so talented. He does the dribbling, he does the defensive work, he does the attacking work, he's decisive in games. Look at the first assist he gave, for example. He receives the ball, right? No, sorry, the first assist was a beautiful play, which I'm going to show you, right? But the second assist that he made, he took the ball, dribbled his way, like he flaked the defenders of Real Sociedad to the right and then to the left. He kind of lost the ball. He lost the ball actually, right? Real Sociedad defenders takes it. You know what he does? This is where the pressing machine that he is, the work rate that he has shows on the and on top of all, the passion that he brings to this team, man. The heart, the dog in him, fam. He runs like a dog, but he is a dog from the inside. Deep inside of him, he's a dog. He went for the ball, took it back, assists, gives Vinicius Jr. his first goal. That was insane from Jude Bellingham. I'm giving all the credits to Jude Bellingham. And Vinicius Jr., he played well as well. Again, he could play even better in my opinion, because I love Vinicius Jr. and I think the potential that he can reach, he just needs to lock in. He needs to mentally lock in. If he's not mentally locked in, he will not perform like this, right? If he's mentally locked in, we could genuinely bring back the Vinicius Jr. of the 2 Champions Leagues that we won with him, man. That Vinicius Jr. for me, I made him he's my favorite player on this team. I want you guys to know that he's genuinely my favorite. I love the Brazilians. I love Vinicius Jr. to death, man. And I never wanted him to leave. But at the start of at the first game that I saw, I was leaning towards, okay, he needs to get benched. Not benched from the start, which is stupid to me, but getting benched more often and going outside the pitch more often. I think Jose Mourinho should pull those triggers, and it's enough of babysitting him and kissing his boo-boo or whatever, right? I genuinely hate that. I think Vinicius Jr. needs to bring his form back. An assist and a goal, beautiful assist that he gave to Bellingham, and what a beautiful performance from him. And what I loved about the Vinicius Jr. situation, when he was coming outside, Jose Mourinho told Vinicius Jr., they were both laughing at each other. You remember Xabi Alonso taking off Vinicius Jr.? Did they ever laugh at each other? Probably one time, I don't know. But this is the difference between a Xabi Alonso and a Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is for the dressing room, for the players, bringing back these superstars, or bringing superstars and uniting them, right? And they are scared to show power on Jose Mourinho. This is what I like about Jose Mourinho. They're scared to challenge him, because first of all, he is Jose Mourinho, the character that he is, the type of manager, the type of person or human being that he is. He has a strong character, and he doesn't mind going on interviews and flaming you even though he is your coach. He's not going to always babysit you, and this is what I liked, right? And I was worried last game, what he said after the interview. He said that, oh, I'm going to take care of Vinicius Jr. I was worried because Xabi Alonso said that, I believe. I don't know. He didn't say that, but Arbeloa said that. Ancelotti really took care of him, but it didn't really work out, and his form was declining in my opinion, right? We don't need to babysit him. We need to teach him and guide him, be his friend, but guide him as well. Mentally, I think backstage, tell him how it is. You need to improve on this, you need to do this. Maybe you need to bring down your ego and listen, Mbappe is a goal scorer, that guy now, right? Just play as a team, connect to each other, be friends with each other. Don't have this beef, don't have this, oh, Team Mbappe, Tom Vinicius Jr. I think Jose Mourinho will teach him that eventually, and I think him telling to Vinicius Jr., listen, while the crowd was chanting Vinny Jr.'s name, that was a beautiful moment. They went out smiling at each other, hugging each other. And what I like, I know this is not football related, but what I liked is after the game on Instagram, all the players, if you see the winning post that they post always, it's always a picture with them and Jose Mourinho as well, happy, hugging each other. And that I know it's not football related, but that was needed, like I said back in the start of the video. A base and foundation, which is friendship. And I genuinely like that, right? Kylian Mbappe, hat-trick. Unbelievable. 100 goals contribution in 100 games, I believe. The second fastest person to reach 100 goals contribution for Real Madrid after Cristiano Ronaldo. Because Cristiano Ronaldo did it in 70 games. He has done it almost in 100 or something games, right? Unbelievable. First of all, Cristiano Ronaldo is a goddamn demon after hearing that. But this is the more performance. This is the Kylian Mbappe I like to see. And what I love about this Kylian Mbappe, the way they embraced him and Bellingham together. They were hugging each other. Listen, it can be for the cameras and the media, sure, but this is the right step to the right direction, if I'm being honest, man. Valverde again was really good. One negative I want to give out was Konate's performance in that first half. for that goal. That one, like he has been good. He has been good. This game he was good, I think. Last game he was insane. Konate, again, I'm very 50-50 on him, but under Jose Mourinho, he can improve. Obviously, he's still 27 years old. He has a lot to go. I mean, defenders can play until 40 if they want to, right? But Konate, you cannot be making those stupid mistakes. I think it's his fault, totally his fault for that first goal from Real Sociedad, if I'm being honest. And we cannot, because I saw him play against England in the third place match in the World Cup, right? He was insanely bad. Like, he was so bad. And I feel like Konate always does these stupid mistakes in football games. I don't know if you guys have been watching Konate for long. I think he sometimes does these stupid mistakes where you sit there and look at him and like, what are you doing, man? And we cannot afford those mistakes, Konate. We played Real Sociedad, a bad Real Sociedad team, right? But if you play a bigger team, you cannot be doing that. So I am expecting more. Dumfries, I think he was good. He's a Jose Mourinho type of player. I told you guys multiple times this season. Cucurella was very good in my opinion. I think he played a very good game, if I'm being honest. Again, for 45 minutes, he did what he needed to do. And Diamonde, I need to give him 3 more games. Like I said, all the new players, we give them some time. Bernardo was decent as well, but again, yeah, we could have done more in that first half, if I'm being honest, right? But then you go to this goal, which I loved. Cucurella receiving the ball. This was when we were tied 1-1, and you're playing a low block team like Real Sociedad, right? This is the type of football that I want to see. Finally, I'm seeing some beautiful football from my team, and it's genuinely bringing tears to my eyes. Passes it to Valverde, right? And I cannot show you the video, I'm so sorry. But this is the 1-2 that I love. Valverde gives it to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham to Mbappe. Mbappe back to Bellingham. Bellingham back to Mbappe, and then they shoot. This is simple. One tap football, one passing foot. This is simple but beautiful. I've called simple but beautiful to Barcelona for so long, man. And this is what I like to see, man. This is the football I like to see. And I think Mbappe always thrives on quick movements. Like, I think Mbappe, what made Olise so good, their duo with Kylian Mbappe during the World Cup especially, is that Mbappe suddenly moves. You need to understand Mbappe's movement, in my opinion. I think Jude Bellingham needs to understand Mbappe's movement even more, especially after last night's games. Because Mbappe is that player that... Like, you need to be so quick, and this is why Arda Güler, who in my opinion still is the best creative player in our team, right? This was Arda Güler when that period during Xabi Alonso's time, when Arda Güler was playing more up front, he had more creative roles, he was very free, right? When you gave him that freedom and you have Mbappe in front of him, right? You reminded me of Mesut Ozil and Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe suddenly runs, but Arda Güler, him being a creative genius and the vision that he has, he gives a straight, like, he doesn't think about it. He knows Mbappe is going to make that run and he passes him, and that's where the goals come. I think Olise is similar as well. He just saw Kylian Mbappe because he knew how Kylian Mbappe runs, because he's that type of player where he moves so fast. And Jude Bellingham, I think they will adapt slowly. That's what he needed to do. When Mbappe passed to Bellingham, immediately he gave that pass. That is simple, beautiful football, and that is what I need to see, man. Because the biggest problem for Real Madrid, in my opinion, for so long was Bellingham and Mbappe Bellingham not finding Mbappe, in my opinion. So I think it's a step to the right direction. Another negative, which is personal negative for me from what I saw, Bellingham and Güler, they misplaced passes with each other so many times. It felt like they don't understand each other. I don't know how it is. But I want to see a universe where Güler and Bellingham just match with each other, man. Hopefully that happens. And hopefully we continue this performance. Again, I'm not judging too quickly the way I judged too quickly when we were bad the first game. This game we have been very good. Again, shaky first half. But again, I don't want to judge too quickly. I don't want to sit here and say we're back. I'm relaxing. I know my Real Madrid. Last season they gave us some games where I was like, okay, this is nice. I don't want to be like that. Not this season. Let's relax, Real Madrid fans. Take a breath in. And let's wait again. 4 games, 5 games, 6 games. Then we're going to sit there and say, okay, if we performed well, then I'm going to sit there and say, okay, we are truly back. And I think competition in La Liga is finally back. and finally we might go. And since it's road to Madrid, we can maybe go and fight for that Champions League as well. Again, Champions League might be hard, but the league, I've predicted that we're going to be the favorites to win this. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like the video, and gracias, amigos.